Amy here with Dotti, and it is training session number 4. So today I wanted to concentrate on getting some more ground cover in the stride. So that means doing some collected trot and then into some lengthened trot. So remembering that a medium trot can only be created from a collected trot, not from a working trot. I'm also doing this in rising trot because I just don't feel that we have the engagement yet to do it in a sitting trot. So I ride a little bit of quarters in on the collected trot, then straighten her up, close both calves and ask her to go bigger across the open side of the circle, and then bring her back to a more collected trot. Again, riding the quarters in to keep that inside hind leg engaged. So riding transitions within the pace helps to develop the ground cover of the pace, develop the strength in the hindquarters, and get more ground cover by creating a bigger moment of suspension. So the more easily Dottie's able to collect and extend, the easier she's going to be to ride. Obviously, it's also asked for in dressage. So in a novice level test, you are asked to do a lengthened trot, which is out of a working trot. Riding transitions within the pace also helps to improve the transitions between the paces. Gets the horse more in front of your leg, more connected, and listening to your aids. I find training this exercise on the circle more beneficial. I have more control over where she's placing her body and where she's putting her hindquarters. As remember, she does like to fall on that right shoulder and swing her hindquarters to the outside, more so in canter than in trot, but it is still a little bit in the trot. Then I can use the corner to collect and then ask her to lengthen down the long side, which would be more what's asked for in a test, except it's generally across the diagonal at the lower levels. But in this scenario, I'm using the outside rail for a little bit of support, testing our comeback by coming back over the trot poles, which are set up at a shorter distance than a working trot distance. And then I try for a little lengthen across the diagonal and just a short diagonal. Always looking to maintain an even rhythm and tempo and a very simple, clear transition into the canter in the corner, because the corner is the easiest place to get that canter strike off rather than somewhere on the circle. I'm still having a little bit of trouble keeping her in the canter, but it is improving. But we are definitely struggling with this right canter, because I was thinking about doing a simple change there, but that didn't quite happen. As you can see, I'm really trying to ride the quarters in on the right canter. Dotti is disagreeing with me and wanting to fall on the right shoulder and swing the hindquarters to the outside. So we even go so far as to trying to ride a little bit of counterflexion to control those hindquarters. So I'm riding the hindquarters in to try and keep that inside hind leg from stepping under. Not extremely successfully. I do think she may well be sore because she's disuniting behind now as well, and has been. Or else there's just a very ingrained crookedness. However, I know she can canter to the right because she does do it with her owner, so therefore I'm going to continue persevering, but we are going to get her back looked at as well.